Hi guys, this is Haribabu from SNS College of Technology, belongs to Computer and Design Department. Now the subject is Electric Circuit and Electron Devices for the first year BTech AML, second semester. In Unit 5 Rectifier and Power Supply, we are going to see the topic is UPS and Battery Charger. Let us see UPS. UPS is nothing about uninterruptible power supply. The key learning in this is UPS definition. That is, a UPS, uninterruptible power supply, is defined as a device that provides immediate power during a main power failure. So when it failure, the device will operate as immediate power on. That's the UPS definition. Okay. Next is energy storage. The UPS system uses batteries, flywheels, or supercapacitors to store the energy for use during power interruption. So it will be used as the storage of power or energy to get an output like machines on or whatever it is usages. And types of UPS. There are three types of UPSs: offline UPS, online UPS, and live line interactive UPS. Oh, let us see the offline UPS explanation. This UPS type switches to battery power when a power failure is detected. So providing basic fusion and surge protection. That is offline UPS is like it is a power failure is detected. Then we have to on the battery or UPSs. Whereas an online UPS block diagram is about UPS double conversion method to continuously provide power without transfer time ensuring constant power supply. It's nothing about it will be off and on. It will be sequentially proceeded. Whereas in this offline process, we have to on the thing. Okay. Next. Okay. Well, let us emphasize this one. Voltage drop. When voltage drop, the reduced power supply, then voltage spike. It's about sudden power surge. That means the power is cut off. Some low power. Okay. And power outage. That is complete loss of power. Okay. This is the thing we are seeing about the in UPS system. Okay. What is UPS? Let us see here. UPS system requirement, that is backup power capacity and runtime requirement, and that is voltage regulation production and scalability and monitoring. So this is the requirement. So backup power capacity, we have to analyze whether it is 100% or 0% or whatever the percentage it has been backup power capacity. And next is runtime requirement. The runtime requirement is nothing about where the running time period when it occur at 0% and it will lead to a 0%, 100 to 0, what the time it will be operated. When did the sequence of operation will be eliminated or opt out. Okay. And next is voltage regulation protection. Okay. The voltage regulation protection is nothing about here. When there is a 230 volt is a constant power supply, it may lead to 220 volt, whereas some places it will lead to a 150 also. In case of 230, maybe led to a higher value like 280, 320 may let. So the voltage regulation has to be protected. That thing. Okay. And next is scalability and monitoring. So scalability and monitoring is nothing about we are seeing about monitoring the value of 230 volt to next is 220 volt. What the values has been arriving sequentially that we have to analyze the days and inputs. Okay. So it's about the UPS requirement. And now it's an unrolled power supply is defined as piece of electric equipment which can be used as an immediate power source to be connected to load when there is a failure in the main input power source. So we already discussed this point. Okay. And next is about in an UPS, the energy is generally stored in flywheel batteries or supercapacitor. This also we discussed previously. So when compared to other immediate power supply system, UPS have the advantage of immediate protection against the input power interruptions. Okay. UPS can be used as a protective device for some hardware, which can be cause some serious damage or loss with a sudden power disruption. Example, when we are using a system, that system may be off out and some period of time, when the power supply is main power supply is off out, then the system may be corrupted, file may be erased out. So that time the UPS will be utilized to get an on without power supply when it is off also. Okay. Next. Types of UPS already we discussed. It is about superset, suppressor, filter, and to load DC, AC battery and AC DC. So when main surge supervisor and it filters and transfer the load to switch to load and DC to AC. It is AC to DC and battery conversion technique also. So it will load out. Okay. That means this is the input section actually processing, and this is another input sections. So when it is off or on, it will be processed to based on the process. Okay. Next is about online UPS. So static bypass is the thing. Okay. So battery in between rectifier and inverters and loads. So when it is off, the thing will be on already. Okay. Next, power flow, online UPS and offline UPS. So based on the futures, power flow, transfer time, power quality, production level, cost, efficiency, heat generation, best use cases. These are the some case of differences. So always power load through inverter. So load normally powered by mains. So 0 millisecond, no interruption. Maybe some fraction of second, maybe interruption. So excellent, it is not about the excellent thing. And high, it is a moderate. So higher and lower, slightly lower and higher value. So more heat due to continuous conversion and less heat. Data center, medical devices, home PCs, and small offices. This is the online offline things we are seeing out. And line interactive UPS. This is at most important in nowadays life. Okay, UPS is used for small business and dependent servers. It is similar to offline UPS, but include tap changing transformer for voltage regulation. So voltage regulation is the main concept we are using here. So it is done by tap changing transformer by changing the tap depending on input voltage. So depending on the input voltage, the sequence will be operated. Okay. So additional filtering is provided in the UPS result in lower transient result. So block diagram is shown in the figure. So another filter is the main thing and tap transformer and bidirectional converter. So battery, this is the thing line interactive UPS we are seeing. See how it is over or under voltage power loss are running on no battery that time. So the main roles of UPS will be like this. Major role of UPS is about when the main power failure, the UPS will in the power short time. It will be primary role, and additionally UPS can correct power problem like voltage spike, noise, and frequency instability. Let us go through a UPS application. So data center industries, telecommunication, hospital, banks, and insurance. Some special projects also the events may be used out. And due to the time shortage, we can conclude the session. Okay, and thank you. We will discuss the other class.